Jellyfish and sea jellies are the informal common names given to the medusa-phase of certain gelatinous members of the subphylum Medusozoa. Now, a major part of the phylum Cnidaria jellyfish are mainly free-swimming marine animals with umbrella-shaped bells and trailing tentacles. Although a few are anchored to the seabed by stalks rather than being mobile, the bell can pulsate to provide propulsion for highly efficient locomotion. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells and may be used to capture prey and defend against predators. Jellyfish have a complex life cycle. The medusa is normally the sexual phase, which produces planula larvae that dispense widely and enter into the sedentary polyp phase before reaching a sexual maturity. Now, jellyfish are found all over the world, from the surface waters to the deep sea. The true jellyfish, being a scyphozoa and exclusively marine, but some hydrozoas with a similar appearance live in fresh water. Large, often colorful jellyfish are common in the coastal zones worldwide. Now, the medusae of most species are fast-growing and mature within a few months. Then they die soon after breeding. But the polyp stage, attached to the seabed, may be much more long-lived, which makes a lot of sense because of their mobility. Now, jellyfish have been in existence for at least 500 million years. Yes, folks, 500 million years. And possibly 700 million years or more. So whoever told you that the Earth is only 4 million years old, not really true. Now, making them, this is the oldest multi-organ animal group. Now, jellyfish are eaten by humans in certain cultures. They are considered a delicacy. In some Asian countries, where the species is the Rhizome order, are pressed and salted to remove excess water. Now, the Australian researcher have described them as the perfect food, sustainable and protein rich, but relatively low in food energy. Hence, if it doesn't give you much energy, should you really eat it? They are also used in research where the green fluorescent protein used by some species cause what they call bioluminescence, has been adapted as a fluorescent marker for genes inserted into other cells or organisms. So they have that scientific value as well. These jellyfish are just so interesting. Now, the stinging cells used by jellyfish to subdue their prey can also injure, yes, human beings. Thousands of swimmers worldwide are stinged every year, and it affects the ranging from the mild discomfort to serious injury to even death. When conditions are favorable, the jellyfish can form vast swarms, which can be responsible for damage to fishing gear by failing fishing nets, and sometimes clog the cooling system of power and desalination plants, which draws the water from the sea. The name jellyfish has been used since 1796. It has traditionally been applied to medusae and all similar animals, including comb jellies, which are also known as ctenophores, another phylum. Now, the term jellies, or sea jellies, is more recent, having been introduced by the public aquaria in an effort to avoid the use of the word fish, which is a modern connotation of the animal with a backbone. Those shellfish, cuttlefish, and starfish are not vertebrates either. Now, in scientific literature, jellies and jellyfish have been used interchangeably. Many sources refer to other scyphozoas as the true jellyfish. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. Can you imagine that? This is just straight up amazing, folks. And I just wanted to show you these beautiful jellyfish when I went to the zoo and how they were kept in a sphere. Letting you see the size of the sphere, and just a beautiful aquarium. I sort of feel sad for these jellyfish being kept in glass. But it is a spectacle, and they are alive, and yes, they are vibrant. And so, if they're healthy and everything else, I mean, that's a good thing, but they also could be healthy out in the wild. Now, these jellyfish in particular are amazing creatures. They're amazing in every way. Now, the main feature of a jellyfish is the umbrella-shaped bill. This is a hollow structure consisting of a mass transparent jelly-like matter known as medusozoa, which forms the hydrostatic skeleton of the animal. 95% or more of the medusozoa consists of water, but it also contains collagen and other fibrous proteins, as well as the wandering omobocytes, which can engulf debris and bacteria. Now, the medusozoa is bordered by an epidermis on the outside of the gastrodermis on the inside. Now, the edge of the bill is often divided into rounded lobes, known as lappets, which allow the bill to flex. In the gaps, in the niches between the lappets, are dangling rudimentary sense organs, known as rhopalia. In the margin of the bill, often bears the tentacles. What an amazing creature, and what luminescence. It's just amazing in every way. Now, that's just looking at some of the anatomy of the jellyfish, which is just straight out amazing, folks. I just want to tackle some of these things about the jellyfish and the evolution of the jellyfish, the visual systems of the jellyfish. Now, experimental evidence for the photosensitivity and the photoreception and Cnidarians antecedents in the mid-1900s, and this rich body of research has since uncovered the evolution of the visual systems of the jellyfish. Now, jellyfish, the visual systems range from simple photoreceptive cells to complex forming eyes. More ancestral visual systems incorporate astrocular vision. Now, vision without eyes. Can you imagine that? If that's not amazing, what else is? Vision without eyes. That encompass numerous receptions dedicated to single function behaviors. More derived to visual systems comprise perceptions that is capable of multiple test guided behaviors. Now, this is just something that's, you can almost say, otherworldly. Vision without eyes. Although they lack a true brain, Cnidarian jellyfish have a ring nervous system and plays a significant role in the motor and sensory activity. Now, this net nerves is responsible for the muscle contraction and movement and culminates the emergence of photosensitive structures. Now, across the Cnidaria, there is a large variation of systems that underline the photosensitivity. And the photosensitivity structures range from non-specialized groups of cells to more conventional eyes, similar to those of vertebrates. The general evolutionary step to develop complex vision includes from more than ancestral to more derived states: non-directional photoreception, directional photoreception, low-resolution vision, and high-resolution vision. This is just some ideas of us touching on the jellyfish and the evolution of this visual systems. What an amazing creature, folks. And this is just straight out amazing. This is just one video just capturing some of the mystification of the jellyfish. And I hope this video was somehow educational, but at the same time, I hope that it was uplifting as well. And that it also broadens your mind and your mind system and that you just think about life, and that you open up to the beauty of life by looking at these beautiful jellyfish. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.